Senior Officer Rustam Seferov, serving with an artillery battery, described the mission carried out by his crew during the latest phase of fighting, operating an Uragan multiple launch rocket system as part of the 61st Separate Guards Marine Brigade under the Center Group of Forces. His team delivered precise, high-volume fire on Ukrainian positions in the Donetsk People's Republic. According to Seferov, the strikes were not random bombardments, but coordinated fire tasks aimed at destroying fortified points and suppressing enemy activity along the front line. By neutralizing firing points and disrupting enemy logistics, the Uragan crew effectively shaped the battlefield for the next stage of the advance. The Sever Group of Forces once again proves why their firepower bends the battlefield in their favor. Near Volchansk, in the Kharkiv region, T-80BV-M crews from the 44th Army Corps unleashed a crushing strike, tearing apart a Ukrainian fortified position and leaving the entire strongpoint in ruins. Russian warplanes hit Ukrainian positions around Gulye Pole in the Zaporozhye sector, dropping FABs that came down like massive sledgehammers, ripping open firing points and scattering the defensive line in one brutal sweep. Look. A scene of destruction is visible in the distance. In the Huliai area, an airstrike has broken the silence of the battlefield. The Russian Air Force is reported to have dropped FAB bombs on Ukrainian defensive positions. Thick smoke is rising, marking the intensity of the ongoing conflict along the front line. The situation continues to change rapidly, leaving tension and vigilance on both sides. A Tornado-S launch tore through Vilcha in the Kharkiv region, slamming straight into a Ukrainian UAV control site. The strike hit with such force that the entire building collapsed in a single blast, wiped out in moments. In the Zaporozhye region, the Vostok Group deployed its Solntsepyok heavy flamethrower systems, unleashing a powerful strike that incinerated an armed forces of Ukraine stronghold in a matter of moments. Northwest of Pokrovsk, another airstrike shook the defensive lines. Russian aircraft dropped RBK-500 cluster bombs designed to release multiple submunitions over a wide area. A series of explosions struck Ukrainian defensive positions, forcing troops to evacuate affected points and reassess the condition of their defenses in the sector. This incident marks one of the most intense airstrikes in the area in recent days. In the Kramatorsk-Druzhkivka direction, another precision strike occurred on the front line. A Russian cable-guided FPV drone reportedly succeeded in hitting and destroying a Ukrainian Panzerhaubitze 2000 self-propelled howitzer, one of the most advanced artillery systems used in that sector. This strike not only eliminated a key artillery asset, but also added further pressure on Ukraine's counterfire capabilities in the area. Russian drone units continue to apply relentless pressure across multiple axes of the front line, engaging Ukrainian forces with growing precision and coordination. In the Kupiansk district of the Kharkiv region, FPV drone operators from the 47th Tank Division of the 1st Guards Tank Army, under the Zapad Group of Forces, played a decisive role in preventing Ukrainian militants from breaking out of an encirclement. Further south, UAV crews of the Southern Military District conducted their own successful operations. In the Konstantinovka direction, they located and destroyed an armored fighting vehicle, along with a ground robotic system employed by the Ukrainian side, halting another attempt to regain tactical initiative. In the Zaporozhye region, operators from the Vostok Group of Forces countered a nighttime push by Ukrainian heavy hexacopters. Through fast detection and rapid response strikes, the attack UAV teams neutralized the aerial threat before it could inflict damage on Russian positions. Adding to the string of defeats, teams from the Rubicon Center struck deep near Novo-Alexandrovka in the Donetsk People's Republic, destroying a U.S.-made M117 armored personnel carrier. The loss of the American vehicle further underscored the expanding reach of Russian drone warfare and the growing vulnerability of Ukrainian mechanized assets along the front. Russian forces are smashing through enemy armor and defensive lines as they press deeper into the Dnipropetrovsk region. Ural scouts from the 90th Division of the Center Group keep the advance rolling, hunting down Ukrainian tanks, tearing apart armored vehicles, dismantling weapon sites, and ripping through fortified positions one after another. In the Lyman sector, recon elements from the 16th Brigade struck a Ukrainian trench line and leveled the position completely, leaving the fortification torn apart in a single, clean blow. Wow! The drone hunts conducted by the Rubicon unit in the Donbass region have once again drawn attention. Their operations are said to be impressive in terms of coordination and technology. In a battlefield that changes rapidly, the drone operators target various enemy military assets, from armored vehicles to communication systems, with the goal of weakening the opponent's operational capabilities. Several field reports mention damage to APC, artillery equipment, light vehicles, communication antennas, and support systems such as satellite terminals. Tactical positions used by the armed forces of Ukraine have also been affected, highlighting the intensity of the ongoing fighting along the front line. Interestingly, not only ground targets are being focused on, but also various types of drones in the air. Large drones like Baba Yaga, as well as smaller platforms such as DJI Mavic and FPV drones, are all involved in the evolving dynamic of technological warfare. On the front line, intelligence units from the Sever V Brigade tracked a vehicle delivering supplies to Ukrainian drone operators. After observing the unloading process, the reconnaissance team identified the location of the enemy hideout. Shortly afterward, strike drones were launched toward the target. The attack destroyed the logistics vehicle, while the drone operator unit in the area now faces an increasingly unstable situation throughout the night. On the front lines, unmanned system units of the Zapad group began their operation. With high precision, they succeeded in shooting down a vector reconnaissance UAV and an R-18 heavy combat quadcopter deployed by Ukrainian forces in the Kupiansk area of Kharkov. FPV drones from the Sever Group also took action over the skies of Sumy and Kharkov, destroying heavy UAVs, as well as several enemy vehicles moving through the area. In another sector, Lancet precision loitering munitions from the Center Group launched toward their targets. The strikes hit military equipment, firing positions, and shelters used by Ukrainian militants in the Krasnoarmysk direction. The operation continued as strike drones of the Vostok Group delivered a series of accurate attacks on enemy motor vehicles and ATVs, disrupting troop rotations and hindering the supply lines to forward positions. Finally, drone pilots from the Dnieper Group located an artillery gun hidden inside a damaged hangar in the Zaporozhye region and destroyed it with a precise strike. These are the latest operations reported by the Russian Ministry of Defense. That's all for today's update. Thanks for watching, and don't miss our upcoming videos.